how you flex. Bitch, you ain't making me sweat. Nobody care about your wave. Bitch, you ain't getting shit wet. Yo, I gotta say free BBT. He be serving 10 in the pen. He said when he get out that motherfucker, he might just do it again.
What time is it right now? It's 9:51.
Fuck.
We were supposed to be gone. We were supposed to be picking up the second rental car at 9:30.
Yeah.
Nobody has shoes on, so that's not gonna happen, obviously.
Open this shit. That's ComplexCon. The tickets.
Oh, it's another package.
Okay.
There's nothing in there. Ooh, sorry, card.
ComplexCon Long Beach.
Oh, actually, we. Oh.
Okay.
But we can put it on the book.
Oppositions ain't no obstacle. These clowns ain't looking hella comical. Primo gas, my chronicle. So my engine running on optimal. Fuck a hater, so much shit to say. Just hating on the latest trend to hate. Sheep mentality, that's reality. People actually on that way.
Yo, finally inside of ComplexCon. Super excited. It was a long journey.
Yes.
Long morning, but we're finally here. Say less, let's get it going. Come on, let's go.
People, bruh, I don't fuck with low level energy. Nothing stopping me from dropping all this heat. Kill it, then repeat, a hitman's guarantee. Finna get what I deserve for this exceptional work. If you don't know, you finna learn. Go fuck whatever you heard. Bitch, I'm too lit to quit. Everything fucking switch. Fucker, just mind your biz.
We inside of like Puma's got like this carnival thing. They got skee ball, they got darts, they got a lot of shit or whatever. So next up, I'm gonna try to do the darts. Hopefully we can win something.
Something.
Supa was pretty good at skee ball. I was awful. So we gotta keep trying now. Don't ever stop trying.
Like body shots, I give a hoe back. Don't fuck around, finna know that. Don't give a fuck, cause you know slack. I don't need your bad advice. Don't contribute to my thrive. Not with me when things are tried. Leave you behind when I rise. Pressure applied. Focus and execution. Always in evolution. I'm for the rip. No, I'll be spitting that brick.
So right behind us, we got K-Swiss times Gary V. I think Supa is gonna go try to crash. I don't know. What you trying to do, man?
Man, Gary V, he's an entrepreneur. I listen to his podcast every fucking day, bro. You guys know that, you know? I listen to the podcast, so he's right there right now. But you're only able to meet him. You're only able to meet him if you buy his shoes. But I do have fucking $120 on me, so hopefully we're trying to at least get a hello from him. So let's check it out. Dude, I'm literally shaking right now.
Don't care how you flex. Bitch, you ain't making me sweat. Nobody care about your way. Bitch, you ain't getting shit wet. Yo, I gotta say free BBT. He be serving 10 in the pen. He said when he get out that motherfucker, he might just do it again.
Tell the camera about it. What's going on?
Alright, so we're trying to just capture like nostalgia by bringing back Blockbuster. At one point, everybody was like fucking with Blockbuster or renting movies or renting games. And yeah, we're just trying to like give back that piece of streetwear that's like forgotten. Like, you know, like what made you want to design what you designed, you know? And that's basically what we're doing. So it's dumb good. It's one of the pieces, it's my personal favorite because it's just so fucking hard. But yeah, this is it. But this is our booth. And oh yeah, we even got like some little novelty pieces too. I'm gonna give y'all some stickers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nice. The membership card.
Damn, okay.
As I was trying to tell them, they might not be old enough to remember the Blockbuster membership card, man.
Hey, that's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's real.
You know.
See, I had a kids restricted Blockbuster card. I couldn't get rated M games or rated R movies.
Because you could get games from there too.
Exactly.
So it was like video games, there's movies, the whole thing, bro.
So that's like the nostalgic piece that people like forget about. Because once it bankrupt, you don't hear about it anymore.
Not talking about iPhone. I'ma get it, hit it all night. Anything I want on site. If you go and fuck with my grind.
So I stopped by Munchie's Vegan Diner. I got a vegan cheeseburger here. Let's give it a try. Let's see if we like it. That's good. Can't even tell the difference. It's good.
called Cassell hamburger. So I got it from Slim Boogie recommended it. He said that this is the best burger in town. So I'm gonna try it out and see what's up.
这个吉顿巨好吃。
Well, right now we're about to go check out the Diamond Supply skate park real quick. I think they got like a skate competition going on or something like that. They got a pretty hot DJ. I'm sure you can hear that music behind us. And then right over there on the other side, Gumball 3000. That's like a race that happens in Europe every year. They got some pretty fast cars over there. So we're gonna check out the skaters, we're gonna check out the cars, and then we're going back in, right? Yeah. All right, let's go.
Just slapped every nigga in a race. I really might tap realest nigga on my face.
He gon' do it right, Social liberty and 10 represents, You don't even know what it meant, 1807, that's my street number. After we smoke, we gon' slumber, go to sleep. Peace.
I'ma get it, hit it all night. Anything I want on site. If you gon' fuck with my grind, bitch, I don't take that shit light. Savage like a young Kobe. Got that fire emoji. Savage like a young Kobe.
And now we're about to talk to Li Ning behind us.
中国李宁啊，我知道。
中国李宁 LA ComplexCon.
Let's go check it out.
Dope if I ain't fucking with it now. I'm really talking to you pussies like it's cunnilingus. If I'm going out, I'm like Kobe. I'm scoring double digits. Come and get it. I've been running with it, yelling fuck the limit. They just like my Uber's travel. Port another talk. I've been through my whole phase, but I'm yelling fuck them all. Went from underdog to someone you don't ever wanna come across. And if it ain't us, never tell her I can cut them off.
Alright, so we're going to check out Louis de Guzman. He's a good friend of ours, and also there's not a lot of Asian creatives from Chicago, so he's definitely one of the big one that representing Chicago right now. So recently he just did a collaboration with SpongeBob and J Balvin. So we just gonna stop by there and congratulations of his success.
Let's check it out.
Some small work.
Stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself. Yeah.
Be you and fight through it always. Love for me is like embracing your culture and don't appropriate other cultures. Like don't exploit it. Don't try to make money off other cultures. Try to like really rock with your culture and embrace it and make a twist out of it. Cause that's how it keeps growing and evolving. I like when people embrace where they're from. They do a twist, like a modern twist, and they create a movement, and to me that's dope.
Think about equity, thinking about who else is not at the table, right? Being Mexican, I could do something about Latin American artists, but I could really get into my own world and only think about name a whole bunch of Mexican artists. And I got to challenge myself, like, no, wait. Latin America, Latinos in Chicago, we have a whole different variety of us, and so it's stepping up and like putting the extra effort in. If it takes a lot of time to find someone that is a woman who's a DJ who's a different Latina who's not Mexican, or really go for it, man, because you want to include everybody with you at all times. I think that's one of them. And then two, when you're making money with your friends, always go even and be honest with it. Always be, if it's $1 y'all made together, split that dollar between everybody, and always be honest with what money is on the table, because you guys are all trying to make this happen, and everyone being honest is the very core of like starting a group and a company with your friends, because then there's no secrets, and then nobody feels like they're getting shortchanged, and nobody wants to feel like they're shortchanged with their friends. That's why it's really hard to sometimes work with friends, but it's that money part, because we get uncomfortable because we're asking how much do you cost, how much does he cost, like.
Thanks for sharing, man.
Yo, what's up? ComplexCon Day 2，我们刚刚跟 Murakami 的那个公仔照相，对。然后我们现在我们第一个 stop 就是 Christopher Kite，先去
那是项链。我就是捕食的，我是来捕食的。好 ，Let's go。
Better be wearing me when I strike, I kill, I guarantee. Fear for the wicked, no scaring me. Collecting my fatty, my therapy. Knowing the mission, fuck with my vision. Tryna do something colossal. I'm saving up for a Picasso. I'm gulling cause I'm from Chicago. Level up, got my steez up. No chill like Vegeta. New shit, new ideas. Level up and unreal. Smoke out my mouth like a nebula. Savage like Randy the wrestler. Kill everything like a massacre.
今天我不是说就觉得很帅的那些人呢，我就帮他们照相，然后呢拿他们的 Instagram， 然后就是继续 network， 认识多一些人嘛，就是跟他们学习一下。
Like a nebula, savage like Randy the wrestler. Kill everything like a massacre. None of my caliber, level up and I'm finesse. Level up, never regress. Level up, always no crash. Level up, level up, level up. I am a rarity, better be wearing me when I strike. I kill, I guarantee. Fear for the wicked, no scaring me. Collecting my fatty, my therapy. Knowing the bitch, fuck with my vision. Tryna do something colossal. I'm saving up for a Picasso. I'm gulling cause I'm from Chicago.
So the game is me and Ima versus Christine and Supa.
我从来没有玩过，第一次玩，很兴奋。
穿越火线啊，玩过这个游戏吗？穿越火线。
Look at the down here. When it starts to click at you.
Easy, bro.
No. Whatever. Luck. That was luck, alright?
Yo, Brian was like,
He
look good though. He's looking
他
good.
就会跑来跑去，然后
No.
随意很超
I
级随
let
意
them
的。
win. That's the thing. Me and Ima let them win. I beat her so bad in ping pong yesterday. In Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, I had to give them some confidence so they wouldn't feel bad on me.
No.
Okay.
Alright, but either way, that was great. I had a good time. Y'all have a good time?
Yeah, I had a good time.
Okay, so next we're about to check out Def Jam's booth or whatever. Def Jam is a legendary record label in hip hop in America, started in New York by Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons. So we're gonna check out what they got. I heard yesterday they had some legends come through. Maybe we'll get lucky, but either way, we still gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
And we just getting started. Day 2, ComplexCon, 1807, win-win, each one teach one. Let's go. Yo, we're here at the Aaliyah Times All Safety Collab. You know, Aaliyah is like a transformative generational artist. Back in the 90s, she came out. She had a super progressive sound. Timbaland and Missy Elliott, y'all heard of Missy Elliott, right? Missy Elliott and Timbaland wrote a lot of the music for her. When she came out, she was maybe like, she was a teenager. She was like 15 or 16. But her music was so like ahead of its time or whatever. And her style, her look, everything has just like been like generational. It's transcended time. Unfortunately, I want to say in the early 2000s, she was in a fatal airplane crash or whatever. It took her life way too soon, but her influence and her impact has gone on for like years. And pretty soon, hopefully, her music will be available back on streaming platforms and stuff like that, so you guys can get more hip. That's the reason why you never heard a lot of her music. It's not even available on the streaming platforms now. But Aaliyah is like a giant. Like, she's so big. Like, so big. And I would say her influence grew even after her death to levels that she couldn't even imagine. So this is actually really hot. Like, it's a really big deal. Really hot.
Level up, got my steez. No chill like Vegeta. New shit, new ideas. Level up and unreal. Smoke out my mouth like a nebula. Savage like Randy the wrestler. Kill everything like a massacre. You're not on my caliber, level up. Level up and I'm finesse. Level up, never regress. Level up, always no question. Level up, level up, level up. Smoke out my mouth like a nebula. Savage like Randy the wrestler. Kill everything like a massacre. You're not on my caliber, level up. Level up and I'm finesse.
if you could drop some knowledge for people, you know, this brand 1807 we're working with.
Yeah, very cool.
Win-win. Yeah,
right.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sure.
And their audience is in Chengdu, China right now. That's what their brand is. So we want you to pass on something to them.
Yeah, no, for us, I mean, we're just trying to bring awareness to the tragic side everyone has. Like, as you can see, we put all these people on the wall and talk about active musicians that go through mental health troubles. And bringing awareness to that, and that you're not alone. Like, everyone's out there going through something, and it's nothing to be shy about. You know, it's something we're passionate about. It's why we started the brand. So that's what we're here to do. You know, try to make the community around it and make a bit of a difference.
That's rock. That's deep, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, Melody is a super hot streetwear artist out of LA. She's doing it for all the ladies out there worldwide, all the minorities and stuff like that. She's always got super hot designs, always super intricate, always well done. So we're about to check her out, and I think I might grab something, or two. You wanna check it out?
Yeah,
let's go check it out.
我们现在去看一下两个 brand， 一个是叫做 Juice LA， 另一个 brand 叫做 Emotionally Available， 这是两个陈冠希的牌子，是在 Club 旗下的牌子。我们今天就是希望会起码我们在芝加哥的 ComplexCon 看不到陈冠希，可能觉得太小吧，他来不起吧，对不对？就觉得看不起来，就太小。然后呢，第二个呢，我们 ComplexCon Long Beach 就是世界上最大的一个我们 Generation 的 Fair 嘛，他也不在这里，所以可能他在准备他自己 version 的 ComplexCon 吧。所以呢，我们现在去Juice LA 还有 Emotionally Available 看一下它的booth是长什么样子的。
I think this year was a little different than the last year. I think the last couple years have been busier. Not a bad turnout, but it's going good. I like it so far. You know, a lot of people, a lot of good faces. It's good to come here, communicate with people. You know, see some old faces. It's cool. I like it.
Can you also tell me like about Anthony Chen, like the experience working with him? You told me that he's really smart, like a genius.
I mean, it's crazy, you know. He's a good guy. He has a big heart. Yeah, he has a lot to offer. You know, he gave me opportunity, and I really appreciate him for that. You know.
Yeah, how long have you working for?
It's going on almost 2 years.
Honestly, I think China has always had incredibly creative people, because I know that at one point in time, on a global standpoint, China was quite restricted. But with restriction comes more creativity. The less you have, the more you have to think. So China already has a base of incredibly creative people. Chinese contemporary artists is a big example. Like Beijing has, I think it's the 852. Is it 852? No, not 852. 856? 798. Yes. So you walk around there and you see how amazing contemporary Chinese artists are. That mindset can be applied to fashion. The rest of the world is too quick to copy. So the one thing that I can say, the most important thing for any China designer or entrepreneur is be yourself. Don't try to copy anyone else. Just do what you think is good. And even if you're worried, oh, I don't know if people will like this or not, it doesn't matter. As long as it's yourself, it will be unique, and that's what will make you different from anyone else. And if you're different from anyone else, that's the true success. Like Edison Chen, he's always done it his way. He doesn't try to copy anyone else. And people love him because they understand that he's being true. So if you're true to yourself, if you can find that level of peace and be okay with doing your own thing, that's the best way to do it. And that's what's going to make you more unique than anything else.
I'm finna get it, then I let it flip like poker cards. Put it on my city and I put it on the guys. From the middle of the map and I'm yelling, fuck the other side.
One, always remember your roots.
Remember your roots.
Yeah,
Okay.
because a lot of people have a lot of success, but then they forget where they came from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And make friends, dude. Stay away from arrogance, be humble.
Yeah.
Humble, hustle, humble.
Hustle humble.
For sure. I mean, and the haters, don't even pay attention to them, you know what I mean? You keep rocking your shit, you know what I mean? You'll find the people that will dig your stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if people are hating, then you're doing something.
Doing something right.
Word up.
You still got something to say.
Hell yeah. And just network like hell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You meet people that are into the same things as you and are like-minded as you and build together, you know what I mean? The community always gets you higher, you know what I mean? Because if you try to like single yourself out all the time, yeah, you got to make the connections to climb, you know what I mean? And learn to fail, man. Like, always learn to fail, like, because that failure will just make you stronger, you know what I mean?
You know, but I feel like it's cool if, like, you know, you start putting some heritage into your pieces of design. Yeah.
What we've done here with the Invisible Space is a little project I worked on with Brandon called On the Line. It's essentially a conversation on mental health. Basically, every time you pick up the receiver of the phone, we have a few different phone bodies set up. It plays back an anecdote about mental health or something that's a poem recited by someone that just evokes a conversation further about those topics and sort of gives a place to call in and continue and facilitate within people's homes theoretically, but also just on site a furthering conversation about thinking about the things that we may neglect every day, and that's essentially a part of what Brandon's all about, what the line is all about with the Invisible Spaces. Mind your mental. You mind the things that are going on within your life. We all have things we've gone through. It's good to talk about that and really connect with people. I think as much as that's what the Invisible Space is about, that's what Complex is about as well. ComplexCon rather.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun and people are all over the place.
So if you had any knowledge, maybe it could be something about mental health. Like, what would you want to pass on to our viewers?
So the number one thing I found really helpful is to always have plant life around you.
Plant life, okay.
Extra oxygen to the brain just leaves you more receptive to the situations and reminds you that outside is actually a place you'll tend to want to be if you want to be active in life. And take it from me, I'm a programmer. If you spend too much time indoors, it can be really negative. So that plant life is just a little bit of a pro tip of like get you that much closer to the outdoor experience. And you know, I actually find it helps with the tasks you have at the computer as well. We all have to spend time inside to get work done the age it is. So, you know, that's my tip anyway.
Moral of the story, get outside, get some oxygen, let your brain breathe, mind your mental.
And talk to someone.
And talk to somebody, open up.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
I think that's a really big issue too, like with the Chinese audience, like we don't really talk about mental health in society in China. You know? And like, if you were to talk about it, people would think you're crazy.
Right.
You know, you're not normal.
That's the stigma we want to break.
Right. We don't want to break that stigma. It's very important to also let the Chinese audience know.
Wow. Okay. Yo, so we're here with Brandon Bro at his booth, The Invisible Space. We talked to Brandon a little bit. He was telling us a little bit about On the Line and everything. But can you tell us about your booth and everything that's going on?
So the booth is called The Invisible Space. It's a store opened up on the south side of Chicago. And it's pretty much, it's my interest, and at the same time, what we're doing in Invisible Space. And mainly that's workshops and programming, kind of designed to inform people and keep people like in tune with their health. So it's a wellness, it's a huge wellness component. In my work already, there's a mental health awareness component of the work. So that translates into a lot of the design stuff that I do. The same way with mental health is real and mind your mental and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what it is, man. We wanted something that was interactive for people. It was like part art exhibition and then part like merchandise too, to kind of merge what we feel like are the best of the modern day. I guess you could say like commerce, or even not even every commerce, but like community engagement type of thing. Right?
Okay. And so we're working with a brand, 1807, with Chengdu, China. We got a program called Win-Win, Each One Teach One. And so we've been passing along knowledge from talking to graffiti artists, dancers, everybody. So do you have any knowledge about maybe mental wellness that you would want to pass on to our viewers in China?
Yeah, you know, I think that, you know, never underestimate what might be going on in your life, and never feel like you can't make time for yourself personally. There's a lot of people, when they get to work and they get to doing what they're doing, it can be very stressful. There's a lot going on. It's easy to not put the effort and care into your personal well-being. Always take time for yourself no matter what. Stay consistent with what you're doing, but time away from yourself is important. We're all maintaining our well-being every day, and it takes work, and that's a part of it. You know, it's better than that than a breakdown. You know, so stay on it, stay focused, take time. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
As a business owner, an entrepreneur, and a freelancer, I learned in the past year starting my business that the most important thing to do is work. Maybe not the most important, but a very big component of working and building. You have to work with other talented people that don't have the same talent as you have, to come together, really provide and bring something to the table that you may not be able to bring. So then it creates this, as Yima said, we were talking about this like transformer, right? When they all come together and they're like, they all have separate talents, they all have special abilities, right? So working with a team that has different special abilities creates this big, strong transformer.
I like that.
But yeah, come together in a way where you guys are not, too many cooks in the kitchen sometimes can kind of, not mesh so well. But if you're working with really talented people that are good at their craft and are focused in their own thing, then it really comes together, and you don't have to, kind of micromanage anybody or anything like that. So that's what a piece of knowledge for starting a business and starting a team.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bam! Just like that. We're done with ComplexCon. Day 2. It's over. How y'all feel?
I feel amazing. Oh my gosh, it was a boost. I loved it.
Yeah.
Killed it. It was so much bigger than Chicago, but it was big, but it was really fun. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
For ComplexCon, it was dope. Had a good time. It's our second one. Are we gonna do a third one?
Sure, bro.
When the third one comes up. Yep.
When the third one comes up.
Next year.
When the third one comes up, we coming.
Finna finesse my foes, finna finesse these hoes, finna finesse for sure. Finna finesse for sure. Finna finesse like whoa.